Alright, well, I think that's connected. Yeah, I think it's connected. Like, just check it, like, right now, real quick, actually. Yeah, it's connected. Alright, don't touch that, I'm thinking. Let me just so I don't mess with it. Let me just put it around here. It should be good there, so it doesn't feel like I'm messing with that. Alright, audio's good. Headset's pretty comfortable, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure this controller's charged, so yeah. Wrong thing. There we go. How did I have this one set up again? And I didn't get to choose it. Okay. It is what it is. I'll see how it goes. I haven't raced with any of these. Oh, hey. How you doing? Yeah. I felt like playing a game I haven't played in a while. But I don't know. I always find myself coming back here on Valentine's Day for some reason. I don't know why. Of course there's a car there. Okay. Alright. Let me see if I remember how this works again. I'm not using a wheel this time. I remember the last time I played this, I used the wheels. The controls were easier. Alright, if I remember right, I think I can do a brake turn. Sort of. If I put not the button, but if I use the trigger for it, the brake, instead of the handbrake button on this thing, I can probably do a brake trigger almost perfect. Enough to turn it, but I don't know. I like how I'm used to driving in reality, but in a game I can't remember how to drive a car. Alright, let's see if I can remember this. Real quick. Okay, I found the honk thing, the horn. Yeah. I'm doing okay. I woke up realizing it was the 14th. And then I remembered, I have to do something today. I went to go do that thing. Finished it up pretty well, actually. So I had to go do something just to be able to get something. And it took a portion of my morning, so I took the day off from school to go do that. And after that, I'm like, Oh my god, it's Valentine's Day. I'm glad I didn't go to school. Like, okay, I gotta get like good at this again. But yeah. But since it was Valentine's Day and I still have this game downloaded and it's in my library. Oh, that's nice, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm not much of a fan of Valentine's Day. I'm not that big on it. I usually tend to avoid people the most on Valentine's Day, actually. Like, funny enough. I swear, I'll see people, like, out in the streets, like, so many couples, I'll be like, yeah, I'm good, bye. I'm gonna go to the other side. Yeah. Personally, for me, personally, I don't mind being in one. But I'm not in one currently, but like before, like I once was. But even then, I wasn't really a fan of Valentine's Day. Yeah, wasn't really ever a fan of it. But the one good thing I liked about it is watching people's reactions when they would confess to someone on that day. But usually I would avoid people that day, no matter what. I will find a way to avoid anybody that was in a couple on Valentine's Day usually. I'm like, I'm not really into seeing that right now. Because for some reason, couples on Valentine's Day really like to rub it in to like everybody. I'm like, I don't know. Wait, why did a truck pull over? Oh, there we go, that's a good turn. Don't hit the thing. Oh, come on. Keep going, keep going. But yeah, I don't know why, like what it is with couples on Valentine's Day and like rubbing it in. Damn it. It's been 5 years. I wasn't proud. Good for you. You sometimes don't need a relationship to find happiness. There are other happinesses. There are other forms of happiness out there. Stop hitting the car. I'm going through a bunch of skill issues right now. I swear, I'm not like this when I drive. I'm actually a good driver. Decent driver. Right past me. Turn. Car. There we go. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, a brake turn. Well, brake drift. I'm getting the hang of it. If I time it beforehand, I can sort of do it. I should probably use the button rather than this. Alright, I'll vote for this one, why not? I don't know what any of these maps are, but I'll vote for one of them randomly. I'll give it my vote for no reason. If I am able to answer it, I will answer. If I'm comfortable answering it, I will answer it. But you can still say it. I'm just saying. I'm just giving a heads up right now. If I'm able to answer and comfortable to answer any questions, I will answer. You should probably go and treat it. If you have a deep cut and it'll wait. If it's an actual like real thing, you should probably treat it. Don't mess with it. Probably like try to really? Really? Oh. Just wait till I get good at driving in a video game again. You'll see. Alright, anyway. I think he fell off the map. Honestly, if you actually have a deep cut and it open, you should probably get it treated. Or you should go treat it, like, you know, throw some disinfectant on it for now and stuff. Make sure, like, it's not releasing any pus or, you know, depending on what type of cut it is. 'Cause there are cuts that will release a pus, there are cuts that will just let out some blood for a bit. It would have to depend on what type of cut it is for you to treat it, but mainly disinfectant should help for now. If it's something you can easily wrap up, then yeah, some disinfectant, you know, like clean it, wrap it up on something, I don't know, like a band-aid, or if you have a cloth, like a type of gauze. Basically the thing that you can like wrap it when you basically hurt your arm. Something like that. It should help. Like temporarily it should help until you get it treated. Or if it's just like a simple basic deep cut where it's like just easily slap some disinfectant and a band-aid, you'll be fine. Hold on, I'll read that in 1 second. Let me try to get further so this guy doesn't hit me. He's right behind me. Don't open it, first of all. You should probably quickly go and... If you honestly see a bone, you should probably go and get it checked, like right now. You should go get it treated. If you don't know how to do it, find someone that can help you out with that real quick. Or at least someone that would know how to help you out with it a little bit, and then get it treated so you don't mess with the cut. I have votes saved up too. I don't have enough votes saved up. Don't open it though. You don't want to accidentally do something that could probably make it worse. But really, go find something. Go find someone, or if you can't treat it yourself, so that they can help you. Oh, we're doing the drift one? I remember this car. I remember making it. I tried making it look like that from that show. The still lady from Initial D. I tried making this car look like it as best I could. I remember this car. But yeah, go get it treated. My turning's kind of off here. He's gonna throw me off. Hold on, I'm gonna give him some space because I feel like if I keep going, someone's gonna hit me. Nah, you should get it treated. You don't want to make something worse. Bro hit me into the wall. Nope. I could have probably made it to like a 3,000 or 4,000 turn. Nah, honestly, get it treated. Go get it checked. You don't really want to like take that risk. I'm so glad I got the points we put. Okay. Doing good. Okay. Alright, it's not that bad. I'm getting the hang of it with the joystick. Turning, yeah, I'm getting the hang of it slowly with the joystick. It's still easier with the wheel because you just gotta turn it. The joystick, it's like I have to like actually turn my own thumb into the actual motion like you would a wheel in a sense. In this game. In a sense. It's not exactly the same, but Yeah, I'll put on my boots and not drift off-road. Literally says it right there too, off-road. Okay, maybe go to someone you... I mean, sometimes you can't go to someone you trust. You gotta just get help with it. Or you can... I don't want to say mess with it, because if you can see your bone, that means that you actually do have a deep cut. Well, and potentially, not potentially, it's most likely a deep wound. If you keep going further with it, you'll make it into a deep wound, more than a cut. But to see a bone, I'm already guessing it's already no. I'm guessing you already most likely have a deep wound. On something. Let me fix something. Hold on. Well, I don't know what to say. I'm still getting the swing of how to drive again on this game. Mustangs are cool. I know for in this game in off-road, this isn't my fastest car. I remember that much. Need for Speed Payback. Seconds. I'm not gonna make it that quick. Alright. There, that's fixed. There we go. I'm not gonna be on this for long. I'm gonna be playing this for like a bit. Oh, that was a good one. I remember I didn't have it, but my cousin had it. But it was fun, honestly. Okay, but you should honestly have someone check it, like when you, like you said, since your parents not home to check it for you. When they get home, you should have them check it, but keep an eye on it just in case. You wanna make sure it's still good, because at some point you are gonna need to ask someone to help you out with the wound. I only know basic medical treatment. You, you know what I noticed though? The one Need for Speed I could never play was always the one for the Game Boy. Or no, not Game Boy, Game Boy Advance I think it was for. I remember somebody had it. Someone I knew had it. Cause it was like, someone gave it to them, like someone in their family gave it to them. I tried it and playing Need for Speed on the Game Boy Advance, the way everything looked, it's like you would have to get on some other level precognition. Because for like if you first start for a bit, you're like, I don't think I'm gonna make the turn right. I don't think I'm gonna correctly make this turn. And then you think you're gonna hit the wall, but then you notice the pixels are spreading even more, and then you'd say, oh, I have a bit more of a curve. Oh, also, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Please note, I am not much of a fan for Valentine's Day, but I'll still say it, just to be nice. Just for the courtesy of it. Yeah. Yeah, she should. Why are people hitting me? Oh, wait, I forgot. It's a video game. You don't have to drive like you would. Well, you don't have to drive with the caution of real life. Not like you would in real life, with the caution of it. Oh my, I should probably get a wheel. It's so much easier on a wheel. Yeah. I should probably get a wheel again. It's so much easier. The turning is, I'm literally holding this control and my hands are turning right now. Like as the car turns, my hands are actually turning to the side of it. I'm like, okay. It's funny too. I'm driving like pretty bad right now, but in reality, I'm actually a pretty decent driver. Like honestly. It's fine. I'll figure it out as I go. I gotta get used to the rhythm of it again. Nah, I gotta speed up a bit. Yeah. Well, I had a driver's permit. I recently went in and got my license. So, yeah. Please be something better for this car. I don't know how I had this car set up. Brakes and acceleration. I'll equip it for now, but I'm gonna have to adjust it later. Nah, I'm voting for this one. I'll even it out, see who goes for what. And everybody went for the... Actually, no way. I'm gonna let them go a little bit ahead of me. Alright. Okay, I kind of remember the stats of this car now. I think I don't have any really good brakes for it because I mainly focused on my acceleration for it. So I should probably go back out to the tune thing and fix it. Yeah. 'Cause I'd rather drive with decent brakes. No, not even. Nah. You know what? Doing it easy is overrated. Let's just go for the difficulty. I'm pretty sure that's how I set each car I have right now. Well, except for the off-road one, that one is just really low level. And low speed. I checked that out before I started. That guy's really, like, pushing close. Hold on. I think he's gonna try to hit me. I'm gonna move to the side, see if he goes straight. Come on, I need a good turn. Decent. Decent turn. Oh, come on. Alright. Loosen up on the acceleration. There we go. There we go, I'm getting it. He is getting so close. Slow down. There we go. I'm not really confident right now to go into a full, like, speed up and drift it. I'm trying to get used to this again. Like I said, I really only play this, like, for some reason, I have a strong urge to play Need for Speed mainly on Valentine's Day. That, and because of a show I watched a long time ago about driving. It was a show mainly about racing and drifting. What was it called? Initial D. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, like, I was just saying, I remember why I play Need for Speed. I kind of remember why I play Need for Speed mainly on Valentine's Day. Because I know part of it is, I remember watching this show about, it was an anime I saw once. It was about, like a while, years ago. It was like about driving and drifting. I remember the name too. It was Initial D. I would always remember like every bit of it. I'm like, that show really just describes everything perfectly. I remember like really loving that show. I'm like, I wanna one day get a driver's license because of this show. It's so cool. Driving looks fun. But it looks also like a bit of a hassle, but it's fun. It'll be fun. And Lord and behold, I have a license. I know my voice makes me sound really young, but I am old enough to have a license, I swear. I just really made the cut recently for that. I'm gonna go off the curb. Or maybe not. But yeah, I remember Initial D, like the whole thing for the lonely driver. I'm like, I would always laugh. I'm like, but it's true though. Don't you hit anything, you have a pretty good number. Come on. That's why I'm like, when I literally hopped on this earlier, I said, "Oh, I know why my car here looks so familiar." It reminds me because I remember when I made this, I tried making it look like the SIL 80 from Initial D, the first stage. I liked it honestly. It was basically like everybody was a good driver, honestly, but it was always like a race. But the main character would always drive a car that was like it's like really old. It was what was it? A Churano AE86. But in the anime, with the way the car was set to have been built because of the guy who made it, the guy who made the car the way it was, his son drives the car now. But the son has a natural talent for like drifting and driving, mainly drifting, and that's why it's called Initial D, because it's a show about racing but mainly drifting. But it's really cool, honestly. For an old show, the anime. Why is everybody hitting people? Okay. The animation was pretty good. It was really amazing for the time. But yeah, for the time, the animation was really good, especially for the cars. Like you could not forget the cars whatsoever. Each car, the way they animated was so good. I did not mean to send that to the garage. I meant to actually take that. I only have 2 votes. Somebody please go for the middle. It was a really good anime. It was good anime and good animation. And the intros. I always loved watching the intros to that anime. Honestly, hold up. Younger. Yeah. Honestly though, for the show, I would always watch the intros because I would always love listening to the songs for it. But the intros I mainly liked were um the one, I think it was in the first stage, the second song, which was, I think it was Break Into the Night, and then during stage 2, which was the second season of the anime, Blazing Beat, automatically. They were both great. Those 2 intros, the openings. And only one outro that was really good. What's it called? I remember the outro, but I forgot. Raid Your Dream. Raid Your Dream. Really good. Because each intro, though, it had a good animation for it. The third one, which was for stage 2, is really amazing to me. Because, especially with the animation, with the way it would show you how, like it would start with like drifting. Like, you would see the cars coming up, you see a great drift, and then you'd see the camera angle flipping. I'm gonna hit the thing. No, you would see the camera angle flipping on each car. Like, it was amazing. I remember like watching that. I'm like, I love this show. I'm not looking too good right now in my position. Wait, I want to read this, but I'm kind of focusing on the road. Give me a second. I'll read it. Just let me try not to crash again. I kind of messed up there. Oh, here comes the drift turn. I messed it up. Well, yeah, I messed up into it. Oh, here comes another one. There we go. Doing good, doing good, doing good. Okay, the way it went into it wasn't as smooth, but it was good. It was good. I had 2 good drifts. Oh, by the way, I'm doing a brake drift, which is basically where you use instead of I messed it up. It's basically when you use like it's basically like it says you use the brake pedal basically while you like slightly while you're also still using the gas at some point to accelerate further in, and as you go your car is turning using the back wheels of it while the front is basically kind of no the back is directing it while the front's kind of holding it basically. Hold on. Sounds old. I sound old. It's I want to older than you are. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though. Another anime I kind of liked was City Hunter. It's like I think it was from the 80s, wasn't it? I don't know. I'm not that old. I'm actually like pretty young, but like still. But I'm like I really love watching old animes because they had a good plot, honestly. Old animes have a really good plot. But like honestly, like that's true. The old animes have really good like plot. Some of them. Some of them honestly. There were a few that were like eh. Like now, like if you ever rewatch them, you're like but I'll still watch it. It's just kind of eh now. But low-key Initial D was always one of the greatest animes to me. To watch. And listen to. Like honestly, you could listen to it in the background. Like you would hear cars driving, you would hear the tires, and then you would hear music. Like pure J-pop music. Japanese pop music would start playing. And it would always be Aerobeat. I still listen to Aerobeat. Like some of those songs actually. Like, but I'll mainly listen to them just to wake me up sometimes because they were always like that good. Alright, where am I? I see it. I don't have to try to drift into it. Oh, wait, over here I'm gonna have to be careful if I speed up. Cut back a bit, you don't want to hit anything. Then speed up. Low key, I'm actually a person that doesn't really care much about it. Like not like that. Like much about like quality. I'll watch an anime, and I'll still like it. Like if people don't like it, I'll probably find a way to like it. Cause I always find something like not everything that is made terrible is terrible. Like there's always something that's good about it. Perfect. Yeah, kind of. But the older ones, the older animes, they weren't afraid to show, in a sense, because new ones they are kind of like pervy, but but they'll go to an extent when it comes to showing it. But older animes, they would not hold back. They will show you something to show you something. If it added to the story in its own way, they will show you. I remember they did that in the third stage for Initial D. I remember that. I remember almost every season. The one I can't remember as much is stage 4, which was the final season. So I might rewatch that, honestly. I might rewatch the show because actually no, not my. I already started rewatching the show, and I always remember in the first stage, there's always one scene, no, one like 2 episodes that get me mad. It's the one where Igatani is with Mako, That man had a chance. He had a perfectly good chance, and he ruined it. He should have just gone for it, like low-key. He should have gone for it. He had a good chance to be with her. Like, like I would get it why, like he would always be doubtful when it came to it, but the scene where the other guy hit the boss and Bunta's friend would punch him and say, "You run. If you're a real driver, you go." Oh yeah, that's true. There are some, like, honestly, there are some of the newer animes are pretty good though. Like I like. I just wish when it came to the newer ones, there was a bit more than 12 episodes. You know what I mean? Because you have some of the newer ones that come out that go more than 12 episodes, and that's always amazing. You have more to watch. They're like, it's not too soon to end it yet. But then you have some that end in 12, like, it better be a good way to end it. But one anime I'm always wanting more from. One anime I can't wait movie-wise, though, like if I'm like when they make movies to end the whole thing, it's sometimes pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. But one I'm waiting for is Overlord. I want to see that movie. I want that movie to be made quick, honestly. Overlord's pretty good, I like it. Bofuri? Is that the I don't want to get hurt, so I'll match up my defense? No, or am I wrong? Is that the one where she has the shield? If it's the one where the girl named Maple has the shield, yes, I've seen it. I actually like it. I find it funny. Yeah, I watched that. I really liked it. I found it more funny than anything because I'm like, she just breaks logic itself. I'm like, yeah, she's kind of relatable because everybody wants to break the game's rules and the logic of it. Like you can't say you've never once wanted to go against what a game says just to make sure, just to see if you can get something better. It's basic gamer instinct to want to do more without knowing it. She basically did that without the want. I recently started the second season. I think I'm in, like, I recently started it because some animes I don't care if I watch sub or dub, but for some of them I'd rather listen to dub because of the voices, because they sound kind of like better in a sense. Because, okay, don't get mad at me for this, but like if you've ever seen One Piece, I prefer the English version of Frankie over the sub version, because the English one has that actual vibe to it when he goes super, and then when you hear him say it in sub, it's like I don't feel it. I don't feel the passion, man. You should learn it from the English version. He has passion when he says it. I should probably vote for a map real quick. But yeah, I actually recently started the second season. Another show, I'm also starting the One Piece for Life. I know. Low key, I read the manga first, and then around the time COVID happened, I spent 2 years watching the anime. Legit, because I'm like, I have time. Because around the time COVID hit, I'm like, I'm already hitting my freshman year. So, yeah, I'll watch it. Then, throughout freshman and sophomore year, I spent catching up to that show. No. Because COVID, because I was still like in middle school, I think, when it happened. I was like halfway done through that year. Through my last year there. And going into high school, so for about, oh my god, these people, everybody really likes violence in this game. No, but I remember like around the time from then I started it, like watching the anime itself. I started it, and it took me like from that long, but I binged it, so I'm like, I'm good. I literally binged it, and I'm like, nah. The manga you can catch up real quick with. The anime, you can't. Because if you read the manga and you see something you want it really animated, to see animated, you really stick around for it. Oh my god. You know, I'm pretty sure, like, the Onigashima arc, since it's still being, like, animated, and the manga's ahead of that, because of the whole thing he has, like, everything that's happened. I'm trying not to spoil it. But, like, with the whole thing, like, that's happened past that, like, because I remember once, I remember once that Dragon Ball, I think it was the Frieza arc, during the whole Planet Namek thing, had the longest animated fight sequence, like, of lasting a total of 3 hours and something, or longer than that. And when I look at the One Piece one currently for Onigashima, I'm like, I think Onigashima's gonna beat that for one singular fight. I messed up that turn. Should have done it more sooner and curved it more inward. Yeah. But I remember, like, the Onigashima one, I'm watching it and I'm like, I'm pretty sure this thing actually beat Dragon Ball a while ago in its animation sequence. Oh, but can we go, like, real quick into the original Dragon Ball when he was a kid? That was pretty good. Like, it was top tier to me. Like, the way he acted, it was just always funny. Especially since he was like a kid, his reaction to everything was always hysterical. And then going into Dragon Ball Z and then Z-Kai, it was also good. I liked watching Dragon Ball. The one part of Dragon Ball I wasn't really much of a fan of was final chapter and a bit of GT. Like, personally, like, a bit of it for both of them. Because parts of the final chapter was pretty good. But yeah. Low key, I'm just thinking, why doesn't, I feel like, honestly, no matter what happens, he's gonna have a new form. But, like, at some point, I feel like he has to get tired of it, no? Like, I feel like, I get it, like, the way they describe their Saiyans, they love to fight. Like, they live to fight, literally. They live to fight purely. But, like, honestly, I'm like, I feel like at some point they have to get tired of it, right? Like, because when you watch it and you learn about the planet was basically ride or die. Into fighting. Straight to fight, and they were like, ride or die. He gave me extra points, I'll take it. But, like, it was straight up ride or die for them. And then you see Goku, like, I'm not into dying, but if I get stronger out of it, I'll take it. Basically, is how he was. But I did find it funny when the creator of Dragon Ball said Goku's not even his favorite character, it's Piccolo. That's why when it came to the Dragon Ball Hero movie, he gave Piccolo that new form. He's like, let's give you one too. You fool, you try throwing me off. I will make this drift. I will get some points. Okay, if I aim it backwards, I'm gonna have to, like, really try. If I use the joystick going backwards motion. Hold it forward, and then there. Break, turn it, side, forward, curve. I messed up the curve. No! Wait, I got it. It doesn't matter. I still got it. I think up ahead there's gonna be one more turn. Like, it's gonna be a spiral turn for me. Another anime I just remembered that I really liked too was Inuyasha. It was actually, I think Inuyasha was one of the first animes I saw. And I actually liked it. It was like the story itself, like the humor in it was always nice. But the action and the story was always good. And I remember watching the movies for it too. I think the one anime I never really watched willingly, like growing up, that I just got basically dragged into watching was Sailor Moon. Like I got dragged into watching it. Oh, Inuyasha? It's a good anime. The story's nice. I remember I once started the what's it called? Yashomi? What I don't know what it's called. The other one where you find out Shishomaru had kids. Yeah, the ones where you find out Shishomaru had kids. I'm like, wait, he was capable of that? He was capable of that much compassion? Because I had forgotten a bit of it, but I remember some of the characters. I'm like, oh my gosh, Shishomaru had kids. But the way that they described it for their customs is, they leave the kids alone. Whichever one is alive at the end of a certain point, the father will come back and raise them. I'm like, what kind of logic? What kind of caveman logic is this? Basically, let me find out who's my favorite child. But like, honestly, after like a few episodes into that, I stopped watching it because I got bored. I'm like, it's not like the other one. What about the other one? Tokyo Raven. Have you seen that one? It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Okay, but can we admit one of the best top tier anime to have been made? Like a really good one that you can rewatch and you will literally still like it. Would it probably have, like, if it's gonna make a list, it would probably have to be Code Geass. Like, you can't tell me like you'll forget about Lelouch. And the way that man in the first episode was just outsmarting somebody in a game of chess. Like, Code Geass was good. The ending, I'm like, I don't know if I wanted it to end this way. I understand a bit of it, but like still, I don't know if I wanted this ending. But then you find out there was a movie or something like that too. I'm like, okay. It was good. I liked it. Like, low-key, I kind of liked it. I'm like, I kind of liked Gundams. So I'm like, yeah, I kind of like it. Not mainly for the fact that the man had a Gundam. I liked it for the way that the show was, like, plot-wise. It was pretty good. The man wanted one thing. The man just wanted his revenge at some point. He's like, oh, the man becomes king out of nowhere. And then leaves. Oh, hey, Reaper. But like, low-key, the man becomes a king. The man later, but before that, you see the man made an island. And he took almost a whole, like, part of a population with him on that island. As everybody dressed up as him. I'm like, that's a good one. Let's go. Which one's that one? I'm gonna be honest with you. I remember some names. Some other names I'm really bad at. I'm only good if I can remember the characters or something like significant from an anime to remember it. Huh. Oh, the one where the guy uses, what was it? Spirit cannon? That one? I'm trying to remember. Like, I remember, yeah, the one where he uses spirit cannon, where the guy said he had to go to the demon world at some point, and he married, yeah, sorry, Spirit Gun. Yeah, and then he went into the whole, I remember that one a bit. I honestly though, when I remember watching Hunter x Hunter, and when I saw Gon and his father, and then I for some reason when I stared at both of them together, I'm like, you remind me of somebody. You remind me of him. Only difference is he came back. Dang it. Like, that's the one thing I'm like, at least he came back is what I remember. So I'm like, yeah, he came back. Gin, hands down, one of the worst parents, but he's like chill in a sense. Pull back a bit. You don't want to hit anything. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is a video game. Just let loose. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Low key, I think another show I recently caught up with, was Record of Ragnarok, cause I read the manga online, but I recently caught up with I saw the second season and I actually liked it. I'm like, I want to see Buddha's fight honestly animated. I want to see that fight animated. But when I saw them anime Hercules versus Jack the Ripper, I'm like, it's nice, it's nice. Like, I honestly liked it. The hands down best fight in the whole anime of that, like animated and manga wise, goes down to Adam. The man didn't have hate. The man just said, I'll protect you. Why not? He was colder than Buddha when he made his entrance. No, sorry, no. Buddha was colder than him, though. That's what I mean. But Adam had his moment. I was like, it was pretty, like, low-key, hands down, it was good. I liked it. I'm gonna send it to Garage for now. I'm pretty sure I didn't check what place I got on the speed list. I'm pretty sure I probably got like last place on that. Oh, so I'm seeing you're another one who doesn't like Valentine's Day. Welcome to the group. Welcome to the group. We've been expecting you. I literally didn't go to school today because I had something to do, and I didn't really want to go because of Valentine's Day. I'm not really a fan of it. Yeah, I really don't like, especially when couples have to like they have some sense to rub it in. Like low key, like you can't tell me you don't feel that. Like you see it too. Some couples rub it in on Valentine's Day the most. Like especially for some reason, like they can always tell who's the single person, and they'll find a way to like rub it into somebody. Like you don't have to see it. Like you'll just tell off the back. And it gets annoying at some point, like low-key. True, but low-key, like I feel like usually you have the people that are single in one corner. You have the people that are in a couples, and then you have the people that are single that are either split into two factions, the single people. You'll either see someone who just really just don't want to like deal with it and just like walk away, and then you have another group who are really just envious of others. And like low-key, I'm like, I really don't care. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm gonna focus on the road for a second instead of reading. Hold on. Let me try to rig real quick. I took a shortcut. Take a turn, take a turn! I don't know if that's something you should be worried about or not. I think that's something you can't be worried about. Unless you really didn't have a connection to them. Like you could tell like you lost connection or something like that. Okay, honestly that was a good turn. That was a good full turn. I should probably buff up my brakes for this one and the drift one. Oh my god. Wait, what did I miss reading? Do I really wanna? I was gonna. Should I really read back, or do I really want to read back read whatever just happened? All I see on the bottom is Reaper's thing, and then Mina's thing on top of that. I'm like, okay. I don't know if I should be worried or not. It's fine though. Whatever things you have against Valentine's Day or things that happen, let it all out here. Go ahead. Let it all out till you feel good again. Take a turn. Nah, it's either forcibly stop myself or get hit by all those cars right there in front of me. I think I know what I chose. I stepped on that brake real quick. Alright, hold on, let me read this. Or it could be that you were suppressing it. Sometimes that is the case, where you suppress emotions. Turn up ahead. I think this is where I have to go up to that bridge. Nope, I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I gotta, but I'm gonna probably finish the speedless, go out of it, go into the garage, and probably fix the cars up a bit. Some of these cars, by the looks of it, I had them set up to a setting which I don't think I can control at the moment. Because I legit haven't played this in a while, so. I just, like, started it recently, so I'm like, I gotta get used to it. Okay. Oh yeah. I remember when I used to play this, I would spend a lot of time trying to get really good, especially with turning. Because I would always notice people constantly like going up higher in speed. But what I would focus on was turning mainly because I'm like, I want to avoid getting hit. And then the car, this one is one I remember making specifically like to try out as a test car. Because I changed it at the start of the stream, this car. Because the other car is more suitable for turning while driving fast. Because honestly, I remember sometimes the turning itself, if you were really good at it and could match it like a drift, even if you had like a pretty slow car, you can make the car pick up more speed than it was meant to. The only problem is you gotta, if you're gonna really go for like a brake drift turn, you really have to try to like be comfortable with it. I know I also have the other one, Need for Speed Heat. And I remember that game, I think my second best car in that game, if I remember right, is a Ford Mustang 69. Basically, this exact car that I'm driving right now in this game, I have a version of it in Need for Speed Heat where it's like more controllable because of the way it's made. So, oh yeah. All right, what can we vote for? I'm saving my votes. I'm not voting for anything right now. Whatever people want to do, I'll just stick with it, I guess. Oh, I could probably guess why. Off the back because you just said muscle cars. I'm like, just imagine they aren't meant to do that. They're meant to go fast. Nah. That's like pretty great about Need for Speed. Almost anything can drift. If you can get a truck in the game, you can still drift it. That is true. If you can get a truck in the game, you can literally drift it. That's the beauty of this thing. It defies physics and logic in one moment. It just matters how you drive. If you can keep up with the way the car is going, then you're golden. Just go, just go, just go. Nah, I remember there are turns coming up I can't do fully. Okay, have a designated driver, just in case, you know. You don't want to make some mistakes. Good luck. Oh yeah. Manuals are fun to drive, honestly. If you can keep up with how you're changing gear, you're golden. Alright, after this is the last one for this circuit, I think. I'm gonna like pull out of it after the race before the next section of the next set of them pop up, and I'm gonna probably go into the garage and try to like tune up the cars a bit. Except this car, the 180 over here. I like the way it is. I just gotta get good at it. Well, unless I can up the speed a bit. But I'm gonna up the speed, I'm gonna need to up the, not the acceleration, maybe bring it down a bit, because the speed, no, speed picks up with the acceleration. I can down the speed and make the acceleration more amped up, and then make it. I remember this map. Take all my votes, please. This is the one where you just go in a giant circle. Torque. I don't know. Yes, everybody went for it. This is gonna be a hectic race. I can tell already. Everybody likes fighting in this thing. This is gonna be one of the most hectic races right now. Circuits with people playing a whole circuit race with people that like to fight. Once it says collision is enabled, you basically better have something up your sleeve. Alright, let's see how we can do. Already somebody went with the nitro. People are really stepping on that NOS. Yeah. Well, I can step on it too. Everybody up ahead is fighting like crazy right now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No! I wanted to try something where it's basically where when you step on it, try to curve it and then how you say, accelerate all the way. What am I driving on? Oh, come on. He threw me off. He threw me off my groove. I kind of want to see how far I can take that. I don't think I've ever been up there. Yeah. I like how even if you see it, you see my car take 2 hits and then get away from other cars. Brakes in exchange for jump. Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with it. Somebody pulled out like real quick. People are leaving. They're like, we're done. Alright. I can't. I gotta hold off for a second. Hold on. Real quick. Yes, I tried park. Yes, I tried to park the car right there. All right, back. I don't think I ever finished the story for this one. Yeah, I don't think I did actually finish the story for this. I think I left off on some chapter. No, I finished the story once, and then got the game on a different one. No, wait, no, it wasn't my game in the first one I played. Someone else's game, but I finished the story on theirs. And then I got the game on this one. Okay, yeah. Sorry, just thinking back for a while. Alright, let's go to the All Drive Hangout. Let's check out our cars real quick. I think for my 180, I'm gonna have to probably take it to the tune shop rather than in the garage. Because I think for the garage one, I have low settings for it. No, I have lower like parts for it. Most? Oh, yeah. What happened? Didn't they make a new one? Like a newer version of Need for Speed recently? I can't tell actually. I think someone might have to tell me if they did or not. Did they? I could. Now here's the thing. I can kind of check, but do I want to right now? I guess I could real quick. The remake of it? I'm gonna check real quick if there was like a second Need for, like, not a second, like a newer one that came after Heat. I played I played Need for Speed Heat, but I think there was another one. Like recently came out after it. Hold on. Not here. Wait, is Most Wanted the no? I know there's a newer one. Oh, let me search it in like Safari or something real quick. Real quick. Heat was fun actually. There is a new one. It's oh, it came out like last year actually. Need for Speed Unbound. I was right. Did I just get hit by somebody randomly? There wasn't no. It was yeah, Unbounded. What's it called? Unbound. I didn't know. I think it's wasn't that one made for console or something? Yeah, I just searched it up. I saw the cover of it. It looks different, but it looks kind of nice. I think maybe it's more realistic looking. Real quick though, take me in here. What cars do I have in here, actually? Ah, yes, one of my precious cars that I do remember making. My 180 at one of its best looking forms. Truly, it looks nice. Okay. What cars do I have in here? Oh. 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 Okay. You know. Okay. I'm gonna swap this one out real quick. Garage. There we go. Nah. No, not for a race one. The drift one, if I can find it. Oh yeah, one of my best drift ones I have out. Not drift, I mean off-road. There we go. This is my best off-road car. But I'm gonna try to up this one real quick. Go in here. Go in here. Stance. No. 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 Wait. Yes. Okay. This is at 3. I'm gonna give it some random stuff right now. Kind of messes with it. It's not nitros. Acceleration. The jump I'm gonna leave alone for a second. We're gonna take this out for a quick second. Yes. I don't think in this one you can fast travel, right? No, I don't think that's an option for this one, fast traveling. Alright, go, no, wrong thing, go here. I'm over here. The closest one would be this one. Alright. It ain't that far. I'll just go the way it says. I'm gonna take a different path right now. Turn over here. Yeah, property damage. I don't know. I think I can change the tires too, no? In this game? I forgot. Or no, I think I already have the tires changed. Like appearance wise, but that would be nice if you can actually change tires. Alright, my entrance is over here. Enter. What do you have for me? Yes. What we want... I don't know if I want nitros for this, because if it's an off-road, I'd rather not. I'd rather have it get speed. Oh, that's not bad, actually. Yeah, and I can work with that. I can work around it. Now, actually, now I can kind of add nitros. I can bring down... I don't want to bring down the mileage. My brakes are pretty good right now. I don't want to mess with that. I can change acceleration to bring up a few things. This one does more. This one's not bad, but that's if I'm focusing on NO2. But I mean N2O, but I'm not. I'll do this. Oh, there we go. It refreshed. I can actually up this car by a lot now. We can bring up nitro, but I don't want that. Bring up the jump. Then I can bring up the exhaust to up the speed. This car is gonna be something I can't control. I'm making a monster over here. Why is nobody stopping me? I'm creating a monster of a car. Okay, up to 9. I'm gonna take that. Best type, a monster. I mean, it's a muscle car, so Is it really that bad of a thing? I can bring down brakes to bring up speed more, but I'll risk it for now. I have some money to spare. I can do this thing. Check real quick. No, it wouldn't work. Let me check with the old stuff just in case. If I get this, I can bring up the brakes. Gone in 16 seconds. No, no, no. You know what it reminds me of? Fast and Furious. You better have a 10-second car. Alright, I'm gonna do trade-in real quick. I don't want to do the catch-up pack. Give me level 16 ones. Imagine. I want to check what can I get for the block. I'm not gonna choose a brand. I want to see what I can get for the block. Brakes and oh. I lose speed. My brakes go up. My acceleration goes up though. But if I use the acceleration, I could probably build up some speed. My top speed goes down, but my everything else goes up. Alright, what can I get if I go for the gearbox? I don't know. I lose brakes. I want brakes on it. Or I can bring out. I can actually probably work with it. But one thing I want to bring down is airtime. Like slightly. So maybe if I go to ECU, it can give me something that's gonna bring down airtime, but bring up something else. I don't know what we're creating anymore. Jump nitro. That's not bad. That's a whole upgrade from that. I can bring up speed and sacrifice airtime. That's the one I need. Alright, let's test out what kind of... Actually, how much did we level this up to? 260... No, 40... 246. Oh no. What have I created? What have I done? What have you all let me do? I don't know if I can control this car now. In this game, to me, it's basically how long your car's gonna stay in the air for. Back. Oh, welcome back. That was quick. I basically created my Mustang over here into a monster. That's all you missed. And I still got hit. I'm gonna fast travel. I wanna test it out. I'm not gonna fast travel. I'm gonna... How far am I? I don't know. It's fine, it's an off-road car. It's meant to be hurt sometimes. But it's meant to mainly take a good hit. But at least, it's meant to hold its own basically, okay? That's the beauty of Need for Speed and off-road cars. They're meant to handle. Ah. How far can I take this? Not far enough. I needed to go further. Let's test that out again on the other part. Alright, pick up more speed. Slightly more. Nah, you can do more than that. There we go. That's a good timing. And the car even still connected back in to the road. That's a good turn. I think the brakes are pretty good because I can kind of control them more now. But they're like pretty good to control the turning a bit more. But they're still good enough to let the car go loose. Yeah, just in the air, your head's just bopping back and forth. Okay, let's go and see if we can up the other one. Slow down. In here real quick. There, I'm gonna do like 2 races. Like after seeing if I can, yeah, after seeing if I can up this one up a bit. I'm gonna go and probably do 2 races, not full sets. I'll probably just do 2 races and that's it. I'm not selling that car. What do you think I'm trying to do? No, no, no. I love this car. The 180. There's something to it. It's a masterpiece created as a car in general. It's old, but it's still it has a good feeling to it. Okay, when you drive. Or maybe I'll do more. Maybe I'll do a whole set. I don't know. Let's see. I want to see if I can upgrade this car real quick though. Alright, where's the tune shop? I keep pressing the wrong thing. Alright. I got Mazda. No! It's a Nissan 180X SX. Well, basically the 180, but it's a beautiful car. It kind of does. I feel like you're saying that because of the front mainly. But I kind of like those lights when they kind of go up. I'm not gonna lie. When the lights go up, they look pretty nice. I think this car went further than the Mustang. It's showing superiority. Question. For who? Oh, this is good. Hold up. You lose brake. That's gonna fix it, actually. Hold on. Take that, even out the stats slightly. Go further, and you can take an advantage from something else. Okay, I'll answer if I'm able to answer. If I can't answer, someone else will answer. That's why I'm saying it right now. I'll answer if I'm able to answer. Alright, I can't seem to find what it... I don't want NO2. I want speed. I can break up my speed again with jump. I'm gonna try the trade. I'm gonna try the gearbox. Hmm? Hold up, that's pretty good. 18 speed, stats slightly go down from even, but exhaust real quick. This game just wants me to have speed. I need to bring up airtime now, slightly. Speed, high horsepower is pretty high. Top speed goes up higher now. I need less speed. Acceleration. Trade in. Turbo. Oh, my leg. Nitrous. I don't. I'm not. That seems so good and tempting to use right now. I gain back a bit of airtime, but I'm losing brakes during the process. Alright, I'll equip it for now, but I want to see if I can. Wrong thing. I want to see if I can bring up my thing. Oh no. Brakes, 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 please. Some brakes. NO2 goes down. Equip, equip. Something with brakes. Wait, right here, right here, right there. No, I lose. I stand to lose more out of this. I need to test the car out. Go over here real quick. Alright, I think I buffed up the car to a point where I don't know if I can control it anymore. The speed is different now too, so. Speed went up, turning's different. Show me what this car can do real quick. Ah. I'm guessing you either have a type of bronchitis or your lungs took a physical trauma. I know one of those two lead to that. I think there's more to it, but usually parts of it are forms of bronchitis that spread differently through either infection or something else. Oh, I guess not. Damn. Hold on. Thanks. Hold on. Have you tried to get it treated? I remember at some point it is treatable unless you leave it unchecked for a while. I think I don't know if it works for that, because I've heard of it working. Well, of the chances of it working, but there are, what's it called, a lung transplant where nah, because I know they've done it before, but it's like I've heard of it being like mainly like a low chance. Because there have been cases where it's done people who have stone lungs. I don't know if you know what that is. Stone lungs. It's basically when your lungs are solid. It's like I've heard of cases where people have gotten lung transplants from that being the case of what they have. You could probably try look into it if you haven't thought of that option yet. Everyone still deserves to live. Oh, damn it. It wouldn't. No, it would kind of be more like, if I remember how it goes right. I think if I remember right, it's not the lung itself, it's the way it's connected, where the stem of it gets transplanted out, but they basically try to like put you on a respirator, like slightly bit at a time for as long as they can. I think it's from there they start cutting, not the lung, like they remove it slowly from where it's connected. I think it was. I'm trying to remember. It's hard to remember because I someone told me about this like years ago. I was really into like a lot of health stuff like a while back. But like, I'm just suggestion wise, if you want to, you could look into it and how it works. It's been a while since I've heard of anything like that. Oh, wow. I think this is my last race, like for the Nightwise. Like how I said, I'm gonna do 2 races, and next thing you know, it's actually like I'm actually on like the last 2. Wow. The game already told me. Alright. I was gonna put my vote in for the road one. Alright, let me try at least have a good race for this one. Let's just notice how late it is now. Has anyone ever seen that one show? Um, Gurren Lagann? I honestly liked it, honestly speaking. I'll always rewatch that show for some like reason. It's like the way the characters are. You thought you could throw me off. Alright. Gurren Lagann, it was amazing, especially when the first time when you know Kamina was about to die, and then well, he was already on the verge of death, but like, and then you have Simon like freaking out, but then the man literally broke out of like his own Gundam once he thought he was dead, and the man said open up, and then just punched him across the face just to bring the guy back to his senses. That was always nice, especially when they redid that scene for what's his name, Rasiu, when Simon did the same thing to him to bring him back to his senses. The man literally said, don't believe in, let me see Grintham tease, believe in the me that believes in you. Don't believe in me that believes in you, believe in the you that believes in you. That was always nice. Take care, alright? Take care. But honestly, give it some thought just in case. There's always some option. Oh, the one with Alucard? Wait, which one? The first one or Hellsling Ultimate? I know there's 2, to my recollection. I remember each one you had to wait like a while for you to get an episode. If I remember right, in Ultimate you had to wait like a long while to get an episode. They were good, honestly. I liked it. Oh my god. I know I saw them both, and then I also saw the abridged one. The Team 4-star abridged one was also good. It was funny the way they portrayed him. I like the actual anime one, but also the Team 4-star one was also good. It was hysterical. Man had something for everything. The way they animated that. Low key, I sometimes feel like some animes that people, yeah, that's true. I sometimes feel like some animes that people make, that no, that people make an abridged version of, like low key, some of them are pretty like really hysterical. Like sometimes like you ever feel like some abridged animes are better than the actual anime itself? Like by quality of entertainment wise? Like low key. Yeah. Hmm. Well, guess what? Only a few minutes in, like I don't know, like a few hours, and we're away from Valentine's Day. We're finally done with this day. To anybody out there that's single and doesn't really hates the fact when couples rub it in, don't worry, it's almost over. Yep. If you're in a couple and good for you, I guess. Nothing against it. It's just Valentine's itself, the day. It's like the people. It's like you can usually handle them on a regular day, but Valentine's Day, it's like something changes, and you can feel it too. Like in like as a presence, you're like this day feels weird. I can tell this isn't gonna be a good time. I remember once. Ah. I remember once, this is like an old middle school memory. Like an actual old memory back from middle school where I was walking the hallways. Like, you have people that are in couples, like in one portion, like in a section, and you have people that are, like, you have a group of people that are single, literally with a speaker, and a bunch of them are playing broken-hearted songs. And then you have another group with speakers playing songs of them wanting love. Like I once heard one of the loudest songs was a song, like a Freddie Mercury Queen song. The Somebody to Love. I remember I was walking and people were like playing that thing, like one person was playing that thing so loud. He didn't need a mic. Like low key, like you could hear him singing it to his heart's content. I'm like, you have people looking at him. I looked at him like, you really, really are into Valentine's Day, aren't you? The one thing he tells everybody is he wants to get a girl. I'm like, I looked at him like, sing louder. Maybe something's gonna happen. I don't know what happened to that guy. I haven't seen him like in a long while, but I know, but everybody remembers that. Like I swear, like he was the loudest singer. Yeah. Like you have other people playing broken heart songs. I remember, like you had a group of them, like from people that lost their relationships a while ago, or people that got rejected, and then you have people that recently broke up joining that group, and they're all hugging. Some people with tears as the songs are going for the ones that were literally broken hearted. And then I'm like, I think I found my group, which is one of the last groups out of 5, which is the people that really just don't care. Like they're fine with being single, and they'll just go. And I literally want, like, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go to the library. I bet it's quieter over there. It was hell to get there. Because I had to go through the stairs. The stairs aren't what was bad. No. It was the people in there. I accept it if it happens. I've had it before. Even when I had it, I would actually give people like a fair warning. I'm not into Valentine's Day. Not a lot. That was a good drift actually. I want to try one more, real quick. Well, I want to go further up and then turn around again. Uh, I remember, like recently wise, like about a year ago. Not for Valentine's Day, but I tried. You ever hate when if you ever were interested in someone, you know that someone's interested in you, but you want to give it time? Like especially when that someone recently broke up with someone else, and you're like, but you know from hanging out with them they are actually kind of interested in you, but but because of like the whole breakup they had, you're like, let's give it some time, and then after a while you go for it, and then you have like some people that'll interrupt it and literally press you two against each other, like to force you to basically tell one another. I hate when people do that, when they rush things. Like 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 when they rush it without giving you a heads up, like they want to help you. No, like they rush it just because they like the drama. I hate that. I got a trophy. You've got the need. That's literally what the trophy says. You've got the need. Mm. Turn, 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 turn. Wait, did something happen to the back of my car? Huh. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm actually gonna end it here because it's one, it's kind of late. Two, I skipped the whole day. Yeah, I literally did not. I literally didn't go to any classes today. I actually have to go tomorrow and deal with a bunch of teachers. Like I swear, I got so many notifications today, and from people messaging me telling me why are you not here? Why are you not here? Why are you not here? I'm like, I might die tomorrow. Yeah, part of me is like, I might get killed by people tomorrow. But my friends might tackle me tomorrow saying, where were you? We pissed. Some people just because I listen to their problems. They treat me like a therapist. Like Loki. Like Loki, some of the people I legit hang out with, they literally treat me like I'm their therapist. Wow. Nah, I had someone literally texting me like this morning telling me I need my therapist, please. I need your help. You're usually my therapist. I'm like it's Valentine's Day. I officially clocked out as a holiday. I don't help people with their issues on Valentine's Day as much. I deal with my own, and by dealing with my own, I just simply ignore everybody else and go take the day off and relax. I'll sleep longer. I'll wake up, and I know I don't have to deal with anybody's nonsense that day. Yeah. No. No, because I've already missed a few days of school. Yeah. I've already missed a few days, but that was because I got sick with one thing for another. I got sick again and again, and then I had COVID, and then I got sick again with something else. So I kind of missed a few days of school. I actually had a reason to be absent today, so I had to go do something in the morning. And it took hours just to do that. Yep. Nice. I literally look at people like, you all treat me like your therapist. I'm about to start charging all of you. I literally told people that. I'm gonna start charging all of you money. By the hour. I listen to so many of people, random people I know and random people at school, problems because I get recommended as a therapist. I'm like, oh my god. I swear. Anyway though, this day is almost over. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna end it for like right here. I'll try because I think I get out early tomorrow. I don't know. Uh, I'll try to stream something early in the day, probably. If not, I'll try to go for it at night. I think streaming more at night. It's more comfortable. I feel more awake. I feel so tired during the day. I don't know. I'll see. It's fine. I just gotta hold out till my next holiday comes up. My next holiday break. Damn. Yeah. Wait, why didn't it? That's what I wanted to do. Hold on. Yeah. If it's nighttime for all of you, have a great night. If it's daytime, good luck. Yeah, yeah. See ya.